Merry Christmas, Don.
Ho, 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 and a happy life day to all of you.
Welcome to The Mandalorian Presents. No, I'm just joking. Welcome to Gray Squadron, where we're going to be going over the holiday shopping list for 2025. Everything you could think you want or need, we're going to go over.
Spoiler alert, doesn't contain any of these
I
holidays.
mean, you should buy these helmets. They're awesome. But that's neither here nor there. So we got a couple requests from some of our Patreons. We got some requests from some viewers to go ahead and throw up some recommendations for some holiday lists. So we're going to go over a few things here. We're going to talk about games we play. It's the Miniature Legion, Shatterpoint, MCP. Games that have nothing to do with these things, board games, card games, just some recommendations we think that people will
Mm,
enjoy for the holidays. So let's just jump right in. Ready? Let's
Got
do
a
it.
fuzzy from the helmet on my cheek. I don't know how there's a fuzzy in the
I don't
helmet.
know what to do with that, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have it up here. Let's uh let's talk about this. So Legion, I thought it'd be the best to talk about the starters. You have four starters to pick from. It doesn't matter which one I'm going to pick. I'm just going to talk about it with the Empire for the second. If you're getting into Legion, this is the best time to get into Legion by
It's
far.
it's a re if you want to get back into Legion, it's
Yep,
also a great place to start,
all the starters are exactly the same price at $100
which
flat.
is
Full
stupid for how
price.
much
So
you get.
anywhere on sale. I know there were some stores that local to us that already had sales of like 20% off some of these that people were
Yeah,
grabbing.
yeah. Somebody picked up a Republic starter for like 70 or
Yeah, it
something,
was crazy.
78.
So you can find them, is my point. But yeah, you have Empire, which you're seeing on the screen now. You have the Rebels, you have Republic, and you have CIS. $100 gets you everything you need to play a full recon game, which is the smaller game played on a 3x3 mat instead of a 6x3 mat for those who don't know. So it's a great way to start. You're going to get one commander, so whether it's Vader, Luke, Grievous, or Obi.
Mhm.
And then you'll get cores and special forces and such too. So this one you're looking at stormtroopers and scout troopers. Oh joy! Republic's gonna have clone infantry, ARC troopers, ARF troopers. Um, the rebels are going to have Wookiees, commandos, and rebel troopers, and then of course the separatists are going to
Yeah.
have.
B1s, B2s, and droidicas.
Yeah. So pick your faction you want, jump in. You don't need to split this with a friend like the old cores. These are
Right.
meant for you. All your tokens you need come in this box, your dice, your cards.
Right.
You get a cool army like this.
Friendly caveat to all of the things we're showing you. We're showing you the official sites for most of these.
Yes.
If you have a friendly local game store, please support them. They need it more than probably
Yep.
the Asmodee does.
Yeah.
But
Pick your favorite local
yep, go
games.
to your local game store if you can. If you can't, no problem. Come and buy them online here. But if you can do
Yeah.
it, helping the community is always the best way to start for sure.
And now let's jump out of the miniature world for a second. We're going to go talk about another game that we both love. This is Star Wars Unlimited. This is a really fun one for people who've never played or just want like a really cheap way to jump
Hmm.
in and to play with their kids or family. This is
Right.
the Star Wars Unlimited Intro Battle Hoth.
Yep.
This is $20. It's at Target. It's at local game stores. Really cheap. On sale, it's even cheaper.
Yeah, if you got a bunch of like nerdy friends, you get together to do like a grab bag, like a mystery Santa or anything. This would be a great $20 price point.
Yep, you get
Gets
a
you a
deck.
whole game, gets you the game board, gets you all your rules, all your tokens, everything you need to play. And then maybe you'll get somebody addicted to an unlimited game and they start cracking packs and
It's a lot of fun.
they start a TikTok and you just the world is your oyster at that
You
point.
get two full decks, like you said. So one person places the Leia Rebel deck, the other person places Vader deck, and all the rules are in there. Your tokens are in there. It's just a really cheap way to get into the game and play.
Right.
If you're not cared about the collecting or ripping packs, just want to play the game. This I can't recommend this enough to jump into it.
Absolutely.
And then we'll move over to another Hoth theme. I thought this was a nice junction. This is a board game. It's a lot of fun. I have unboxing for this up shortly as well, if not up already by the time this goes live.
Yeah.
This is Star Wars Battle for Hoth. We played it and tried it out at Gen Con for the
We
first time.
did play it at Gen Con. They also had a giant version of it, which was
Yeah, they did.
really cool.
It was just
Because it had
upscaled.
like giant upscaled versions of all the miniatures, and the miniatures look cool. You don't need to paint anything here. It's all, just molded plastic.
Yep,
It's
and the
it.
board is like, it's not big at all. It's
Oh
way
yeah,
smaller than a skirmish board. It's you can get all your people on there. You're going through this storybook of I think there's 20 something missions. I'm sure it tells
yeah,
us in
and I,
there.
I think they plan on doing expansions.
Yes.
So there's going to be opportunities to increase this, value by adding, more
Yep.
expansions, more cards, more minis. Always good. You get, unique dice, unique abilities on all the character cards. It was a ton of fun to play. It wasn't super complicated, but
No.
it had a lot of flavor to it.
A lot of depth once you learn it
Yeah,
too, I
yeah, it was
think.
really cool.
So yeah, I would definitely recommend checking this game out if you're into board games and you want a game that's kind of still that skirmishy kind of feel, but much more trimmed down, much
Right.
more rules light compared
It's
to
not going to
a
take
miniature game.
not going to take an hour to set up. You
No.
don't have to paint anything to make, They look good. You're not going to a tournament with this game. It's just a fun game to play with friends.
It's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
So can't recommend Battle for Hoth enough. That's another one we would recommend for the holiday list,
Mhm.
whether it's on your list or buying for others. Another one I want to talk about is going to be MCP. On December 5th, you have two new boxes coming out for MCP, which I have here on the Asmodee upcoming calendar. Both these are great boxes to start with. My particular favorite starter choice of these two, not because of who's in it, just what it comes with, is the Spider Foe starter box. And why is it? It's because you're going to get one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, a full 10-man roster, which you construct and then you bring your points based on the match, as you
Hmm.
guys know, in this box, all in the same faction affiliation. You're going to get your range tools, your dice, your characters look fantastic. Also, Spidey Foes are one of my favorite rogue galleries besides that and
Yeah.
Batman. Those two, which is a lot of people agree. Those are like some of the best ones.
Yeah,
But
they have a
Spider-Man's my
great
favorite.
villain pool for sure.
So I think this is great. It's 95 bucks, so you're under that 100 bucks price going at full MSRP. You can find it cheaper. It's even better.
Hmm.
The other option is going to be the X-Men starter set, which is X-Men starter set with the caveat that it's actually kind of Brotherhood, half X-Men. But you have enough where you can bring enough
Right.
models. You just have to have the majority of a model to be a faction. So if you
Right.
have three
Yeah,
of five being
that's a fun,
X-Men,
yeah, a fun thing that MCP does is you can mix and match
so if
factions, good guys, bad guys, all that stuff, which is cool. So,
you want to have the X-Men 97
hmm,
as you're on the
absolutely.
table, this is an option for you.
Hmm.
The miniatures are great,
Right.
game's great.
Always good to if you want to con a friend and if you don't have a good community in your area, buy somebody a starter set for Christmas and all of a sudden they're gonna have to play. You can force it.
100% agree. And you're gonna buy all these miniature games. We have one more miniature game. Might as well throw that up there now. Star Wars Shatterpoint. I still think the best intro to this game is still the core set.
I think it's the only intro to the game, but yeah, it's true.
It's just the value's there. It's 100. What is it? Blanking on the price. I think this one's
Yeah.
170. So it's a little bit more expensive on
Right.
this list.
But it's also on ones that we've seen on sale a lot,
A
and you've
lot.
got, Black Friday coming up, so a lot of sales are going to be happening with that.
You get a ton of minis,
So you get a
and you
ton of
get terrain.
minis.
That's a big thing
You
with this
get
one.
you get a lot of terrain. Like it's
Mhm.
not like one car. You get a full set of terrain to play on, and we still use that to the. I mean, we filmed the game tonight
We have
with
so
most
much
of that
terrain,
terrain.
but that terrain works with the elevation so well for the game. You can tell it was really
Yeah.
made for the game. So yeah, SharePoint, I still think this is your best buy. There's lots
Mhm.
of if you're an experienced player, you got in early and you want to know what to buy more recently. If you're Republic, I would look at Delta. If you're Rebels, I would look at the Rogue One boxes. If you're CIS, I would probably still recommend
Riff and the Aqua Droids because the Aqua Droids just look
they just
so
look
cool,
so good.
so cool.
And if you're Empire, just pick a box. I mean,
Yeah.
the Iden box is one of the best boxes, I think, for
Yeah,
them.
Iden's really good.
The Moff
Gideon's
Gideon
really
box is really
good.
good.
Yeah.
So you got lots of
A lot of
choices.
fun stuff. You can get Giant Tarkin,
And
or
if you're
not
like,
Giant Krennic, I'm sorry.
I watch your channel, but we haven't bought any miniatures, Joe, but I want to buy some miniatures. What should I do after I buy them? Well, once you buy them, you probably want to eventually paint them because that helps. So I have two options for you. One is my favorite brand to paint right now, which is the Pro Curl.
I have also
I got
been
him converted.
very converted to this stuff. It is such a great paint line.
Also, have you seen Don's paint go from like here to here recently? One part of this is
One
this
part of it
paint.
is
The other part,
using better paint. The other part is I have learned that you can't just contrast everything and it works. But
yeah,
yes, I'm putting more effort into everything that I paint now, and that starts with really good paint. And this is a really good price point to start with this much paint.
yeah.
Like,
And you can usually find this even on their own website. This is
mhm,
cheap, but you can find this usually under $95 online.
yeah.
And you have enough colors here. You can mix colors to make more colors. They have tons more little expansion packs. You could buy one-off bottles if that's easier for you to start
Hmm.
with. But they have a ton. Actually, funny enough, AMG has AMG paints through them too, which has two sets of more colors
Right.
through Pro Curl. So great, great starting point, I think, for your paint collection. A lot of your foundational colors are in this one. But if you're like, I don't want to paint that much. I'm not into paint like Don wants to, but I just really want to get my models to the table as quickly as humanly possible for as cheap as possible. But I still want to look somewhat nice. I think Army Painter speed paint sets for $51. You can get
Yeah.
this cheaper too,
You get
also
a
when it's
good
on
chunk of
sale.
paint. The speed paint does help you get a little bit of that the highs and lows covered for you. It's a good palette of paints to go through with that. I have the bigger speed paint starter set
Yeah,
too.
there's a bigger one if you want to go a little bit more
Yeah, and
expensive. I just trying to keep
that's
it cheap.
nice. But yeah, definitely this would be another good intro when you buy, your starter set
Yeah,
or whatever to get going. Um, but you
yeah, I think this is
can't
a
go
great
wrong with
choice. The
that
speed
for
paints.
anybody who's starting in the hobbies of any of the miniature lines.
I have a ton of the Citadel contrast, which I use more as like tools. Like I like it on hair and fur and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But contrast is a little bit more, and their kits are a little bit more expensive. And I like the Speed Paints dropper bottles better than the
Yeah,
pods
I
from
like the
Citadel.
droppers a lot more than the pots
So
too. So
just personal preference, though.
hmm.
You can't go wrong with either. Shifting away from miniature games for a second, more family game. We actually unboxed for this a while back, but Super Teams, family game,
Yeah.
definitely more of like a kid game.
Yeah, I play this with my 6-year-old and
It's
my
so much fun.
5-year-old, and they both love it. So it's nice if you have a family and you want to just get together, you introduce your younger kids to Star Wars. Super easy to pick up, super fast, super fun, cute little miniatures, little like
Yep.
chibi style Death Stars and X-Wings and
Ada
TIE fighters and
twos and
stuff. It's
yeah,
super cool. It's a fun little game. Another one we demoed at Gen Con. I bought this at Gen
I
Con,
did
so
too.
it was a fun game.
Yeah, I can't recommend this one enough if you have anyone
Yeah.
younger or my wife likes this game too
Yeah,
actually.
I mean
So it
it's a
doesn't
great
have to be
family
a kid
game. You
game.
can get everybody around the table. Everybody gets a couple little models to play
Super
with.
easy to play. There's some strategy there, but it's a lot more easy to play. You
Yeah,
can light speed and jump through certain hyperspace routes. Check it out. It's really
absolutely.
fun. Um, Now I've got to take a shameless self plug here for a second and talk about if you have any of these miniature games or card games, you want stuff to go with it. J Square Design Studio
Why would that be shameless? I
has
don't know why that
has
would be
all your tokens and
shameless.
things you need. They have things for Unlimited, Shatterpoint, Legion, Zombicide, Lorcana, the new Gundam card game, which is another one that's a really fun one.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Um,
about that one.
Digital files or STL or STLs and digital or physical files if you wanted. MCP, Funko, Figpin, you name it. Wormspan. They have hundreds and hundreds of things. Check them out. There's always discount codes on
Yeah,
every one of our videos at the bottom of them if you want to save some
correct.
money.
And they're really, really the best in quality in the business at this point with the 3D printed stuff. Can't speak highly enough because they
Rocking
get
a 4.9 out of
yeah.
3,100 reviews and 5 years on Etsy with over 9.6 thousand sales. So, I mean, come check it out, guys. It's pretty
Pat
cool.
somebody on the back.
I'm just saying. And then we'll move over to where did that one? Move over to the there we go, Champions. I've been playing this game since launch. I love this game. I can't talk highly enough on this game. It's my favorite
If you've been watching the channel for a
LCP.
while, Josh, who used to come on the channel every once in a while,
This is his
this
game.
is his game.
He
This is
loves
the
it.
game that we play with Josh all the time.
You can still get the starter, the core set, and have fun with it. But I'm just recommending if you want a good point to just want to start playing. And the newest one, the Civil War that just came out, is a lot of fun because what they're doing is what you think they're doing. It's the first time where heroes are becoming almost like the villains. Don't call them villains, but
Right.
they're essentially the villain deck, and you're facing off against them in new ways. There's new mechanics in this game they introduced. You have some new decks to play with, good and bad. You're getting Hulkling and Tiger as the heroes, but you're going to be playing against Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Captain America, and Spider-Woman. And it's just a ton of fun. Like, full stop. It's really
Yeah.
good game. It's
And then
completely co-op.
yeah, they've got like all your favorite heroes in this
Yeah.
game, minus Fantastic Four,
Yeah, Fantasy Four still not
we
there for
might
some
have
reason.
talked about recently. But yeah, it's a really fun game.
It's another one of those games where you can buy a character deck, and once you get a box, you're like, I want to add Captain America, or I want to add, Iron Fist, or whoever you want to add to
Yeah.
the game. My favorite are the Spider-Man
Yeah. You got
Miles,
Spider-Ham.
Spider-Ham. You get a pre-constructed deck. The deck is not the best, but it's good enough to play with.
Right.
Or you can go really deep and start building lists, or you can go online to Marvel Champions DB Builder, and they have tons of decks to be built, and you can just steal because there's more cards you get, they can go
Right.
in different decks, and it's a whole thing. But you don't have to worry about blind packs. If you don't like blind packs, not what you
Yeah.
get. It's an LCG, so you know everything in the living card game.
Right. It's great. It's
Check it
super
out.
fun. Definitely go with that one.
Now I'm going another different route. This is a board game. This is a board game that's not easy. So this is one you probably don't want
Yes.
to have the little kids play
This is
unless
an
you have fun.
advanced board game for sure.
It looks amazing. It's called Lord of the Rings: Fate of the Fellowship. This one is apparently sold out right now, but it is so
It
good.
is so fun. We
The
got
board
we got
presence
this at Gen Con as
is
well. We
so
played
good.
at in the middle of the hotel lobby. We were sitting here
Yep.
playing with. I had to build this dice
We're
tower.
showing for the people listening. It's a
It
cardboard dice
yeah,
tower of the Eye of Sauron on top, and
right.
it's really
And this
good.
is one of the it's kind of it runs on the
Pandemic.
pandemic system. So you're basically losing the entire game, and you're just trying not to lose quite as bad as you think you are. We lost.
We did,
We lost pretty bad.
but it's fun.
But it's a lot of fun. Each of the heroes is very thematic. It's such a cool game. It was a lot of fun. So if you're, into the Lord of the Rings, into Pandemic, the game system, it's a great game.
This solo at Gen Con, it's been doing really good. It's $80 when it's in stock at your going game stores or cheaper if you find it on sale. But it's
Right.
I can't recommend this one high enough. I think they killed the theming for it
Hmm.
once you're getting pandemic, but changing enough where it's not just a
Right.
reskin
It's not just a
pandemic.
reskin.
They like you can tell they built whole new mechanics. You got the Nazguls coming at you, and you get swarmed so quickly and have to figure out what to
Hmm.
do. It's just fun and chaotic and just really, really brilliant game design.
It is. It's really great.
Can't recommend this one. This one is also super fun one, a little bit more family friendly, easy. I wouldn't say family friendly with little kids, but easier. It's called Horrified. Horrified has a ton of games in their line, but this one's specifically the Dungeons and Dragons version. It's the
This
newest
one's
one.
really fun. Yeah,
It's very themey as well,
yeah.
like the other ones we keep saying. But this one, it has some fun miniatures. You're fighting things like the Beholder and the Dragon and
The Displacer
the
Beast.
Splacer Beast and the little well, I can't think of the name of the treasure chest that tries to eat you.
Oh yeah, I can't. The
Ah,
Mimic.
the Mimic, thank
The
you.
Mimic.
And you're moving through the board and it's co-op and you all have different abilities and you're trying to find items and do things and it's just a lot of fun.
It was a lot of.
It's just a fun game.
It was a really good game.
So this one I can't recommend enough. It's cheaper too. I think it's like 30, but yeah, 30 bucks
30
full
bucks.
price.
30 bucks is a great
It's
price for this
well
game.
worth it. You'll have tons of replayability. You're picking
Hmm.
one or two monsters to fight at a time. It changes up everything you pick those monsters. Things are completely randomized where they spawn and how they work.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Check this one out. You guys, I don't think you'll be sorry. And then, once you check out all these games, and you're like, man, I really wish there was some kind of clothing items on here we could buy. I'm like, don't you worry.
Now this is the shameless plug.
There's a Gray Squadron Gaming official store.
Absolutely.
We have hats and shirts and bags
And
and
hoodies.
hoodies and sweatshirts and workout clothes and just all kinds of things around here. Polos, if you want to wear our logo to work. Check it out. I'm just saying
Yeah, it's really great.
it's really fun.
And when you buy this stuff, you support us a little bit. So, that can't
A
hurt,
lot of
right?
it, yeah. And then the last thing I will say for anyone in the Star Wars Legion sphere, and you're like trying to figure out, I just got a starter. What do I buy next? This one's going to be specific for Legion. I think it depends on what faction you're running, of course. But I think if you want to stay with things that are newer, say I should just buy an Aqua Droid. Buy two.
Yep, they're easy. I mean, the best place to go, obviously, for all of the factions is the customizables.
Yep.
So your Jedi Knights, your Imperial Officer, your Rebel agents.
For those who
Um,
don't know, your customizables are essentially you get a commander and an operative, so you get two minis in there,
right.
and you can kit them out. As you can see in these pictures here, I'm showing the Rebel and the Jedi, where they have different lightsabers, different heads, different attachments, and the
Right.
cool thing when you build them, they have these things called doctrines, which without getting too complicated, gives them their keywords. So you can kind of build your own bear, if you will.
Right.
You're building. I want my commander who's really supporting in the back, giving me tokens, commanding me. No, I want my commander who's up front with a Gatling gun, shooting from a distance, or with an axe or a lightsaber.
Right.
So those are definitely
Yeah.
and they also play perfectly into the tour of
They
duty,
play perfectly in Tour of Duty, which is also a great
the
way.
campaign mode.
Once you learn how to play those first couple games, you get the Tour of Duty. It means you don't have to rush into buying 1,000 points. You can buy a commander. You can buy, it lets you buy and play at your own
Slow
pace
grow. Slow
because you're
grow.
only increasing every 150 points every game, and you don't even need to do that. So
Yeah.
it's a cool way to do it, and a lot of stores, I think, locally are running Tour of Duty leagues right now.
Okay.
So if you want to learn how to play the game, you go in, you meet some new friends, you play there, play with your new stuff. You can borrow stuff. I'm sure most communities are more than willing to let people borrow stuff if they're interested to find out if they want to buy stuff.
For sure.
So definitely check that out as a great next step into Legion for
If you're
sure.
Rebels, the Heroes of the Rebellion is a great easy buy. It's five of the most iconic heroes. You get Luke, Chewie, Operative Luke, Han, and Leia. That's a great one.
Yep,
Separatist, the General Grievous wheelbike just came out. The presence on the board is
it is
fantastic.
so cool.
Check that out. If you want something more vehicle-like or bigger, you got your A5 speeder buses and such. Ahsoka for the Republic. I mean, I really see this. Once you have a starter, just start filling out things you like in
Right,
Star Wars. Don't worry about what the best units are. To
right.
build your own is an easy one for tour duty, but then after that, like I really like Rex and Ahsoka. Get Rex and Ahsoka. It's
Yeah.
fine. And more things will be re-released for this game, so keep checking that out
Yeah, and anything you're interested in, we have it on the channel. We have every single unit on this game in a battle report
multiple times.
somewhere, at least multiple times.
Yeah, we have
So,
recon games, full games, tour of duty games, spec ops. We've done a few up too,
yep.
which is another mode that we don't get talked about a lot.
We have recon games,
We have everything,
everything.
everything. So yeah, that I think that's going to close out the holiday list. Drop down below what you're most excited to get or pick up
All
for
right.
someone during your holiday list. Any other thoughts on this, Don?
No, but I somehow knock down terrain when we're not even playing the game.
It's just
It's just my thing,
he
guys.
sleeps at night, and
I just,
his wife has to set
I
the tray next
just,
to him so he can go like this while he's
I
sleeping.
just dream of knocking terrain
Yeah, you
down.
can just do that. But
All right, guys.
honestly, have a great holiday. Thank you
Yes.
so much for
Hope,
watching.
yes. Enjoy your life days. Enjoy your Christmases. Enjoy your Hanukkahs. Enjoy your all the things.
All the things. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.